To start off the sample, I came up with a simple yet almost complex sounding piece using a piano contact bank, Noir. Now to give it a warm feel, I added an RC20, some reverb, a flanger, and an LFO tool for choppiness, and this is how it all sounds together. Now that the main work is done, I began to layer synths and pads to give it a more atmospheric yet nostalgic feel. Next, I felt as if the sample needed some high frequency sounds, as you can hear in a lot of modern and old songs, which is why I added bells and a flute. If you've been listening closely, you will be able to notice that there has been a lot of repetition within the sample, and that is something I've grasped listening to many of the top sample makers out there. This part is a bit more random, as I was just experimenting with the sounds that I had, so I decided to go ahead and add a sine wave kind of pad that we hear frequently today in R&B. Getting towards the end, it is obvious that many samples need a bass or else it just sounds too empty, but at the end of the day, most producers end up cutting the low end of a sample. For this sample, I added a one-shot respace and a pluck bass, and in terms of processing, I used the default parametric EQ and cut out some low and high end frequencies. Next up is percussion. I usually make my own patterns, but this time I felt a bit lazy, so I used an already made percussion loop from Nico Barron's Exotic Volume 2 one-shot kit. Out of the many loops that he had, I decided to go with this one. Processing wise, I pitched it down 5 semitones and added a LUF filter to get that muffled feel, also some EQ to cut out low and high end frequencies. Last but not least, and probably the part you were waiting for, are the vocals. Now my voice is not the best, but with a little bit of processing, it can improve. I started with a default reverb, a simple delay, used auto pitch to pitch shift my voice without actually straying away from the root note. I rendered the vocal out and added it to a new channel where I added 2 more EQs as an automation of a radio sound. Initially, this is how the raw vocals sounded like. Yeah, I think that's enough ear rape for your ears. Now with all the processing that I've just explained, this is what the final product of the vocals came out to sound like. Now to top it all off, I pitched the melody 200 semitones up as you heard in the preview, and added an ozone imager to widen the sound, a gigahertz Wolf compressor or any compressor that you can find, and cut out some mid unwanted frequencies, most likely in the 700 Hz area. That is the end of the video and how to make a Nami or CoopTheTruth type of sample. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other artist type of samples you want me to recreate, put them down in the description below. Thank you for watching, and Drosky out.
Drosky.